Yo, Sean just keeps posting pictures of steaks like he ate a year ago.
Yeah, rolling a sandwich.
I'm about to, I'm
He's
about to,
back.
I'm about to say
I've been
repost.
spamming I've been spamming the sports chat, man, because like
Sports
whenever I bet
shit.
on games, I get so
Um,
excited, man.
yeah, Ahad has been telling me similar things. Like he's been betting on like the over for like random players. Like he's like, oh, Jalen Brown's gonna get 33. And I'm like, what?
Dude, I can't believe the fucking Celtics lost to the Pistons at home yesterday. Man, they made me upset.
Well, maybe I don't know. It sounds like the Pistons are beat the Nets and the
Dude, the Pistons beat the Nets, Celtics, Lakers, Clippers. They beat all the good teams. They only lose to shitty teams. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know. That's weird.
Right, because one of the rookies, he went 7 of 7 from three. It was a huge fluke.
uh,
Yo, crazy stat. Blake Griffin has over 1,000 dunks in his career, right?
yeah.
Dunks per season average. This season he has 0.
He doesn't have a single dunk.
He doesn't
Damn.
have a single dunk this season.
What happened to
He
him?
can't even jump. He can't even jump off the ground anymore. He
Damn.
averages like 12 points a game.
He might be done.
It's the same thing with Russ.
Nah, Russ has a couple dunks though.
Yeah. But like it's a real life case of like athleticism being like, the entirety of your game is athleticism, and when it's gone, you just suck.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to Giannis in a few years? He's gonna be fucking terrible. Maybe like 5 or 6 years from now, Giannis is just gonna suck.
What's the age? Like 31?
32. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Oh man, that scares me for Zion.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of mileage.
He's gonna have a short career. He's so fucking good. I think he's gonna be an all-star.
You think he has a chance of being a Hall of Famer? Like if he plays limited minutes all the time?
If he just shoots a little more, like I think he's already like he could be a Hall of Fame level player.
Yeah, I don't know. They gotta let him play as much as he can. I don't understand like this holding back thing. Like for like a team like the Pelicans, like he's old enough. Like I think Charles Barkley said, like, bro, you're like 21, 22. Like you shouldn't. I don't know. You shouldn't be like playing like less minutes. Like you shouldn't be tired like at like a 40-year-old or something.
But dude, he's averaging 24 games, shooting 60% from the field. I know it's all in the paint, but that's insane.
Yeah, I saw a stat that said like first whatever games he has the highest field goal percentage.
Yeah, he has the same field goal percentage as like DeAndre Jordan when he was just catching alley-oops from up.
They gotta come up with like, I know there's different stats, but like that's not shooting, like field goal. I don't know.
So Embiid in the paint, that doesn't count.
Also Embiid's half of Embiid's stats are free throws. But his threes are nice too though. He's a great flopper. He's up there.
It's been getting annoying.
He's mastered the art of flopping, and you got to give it to him. That's tough.
Luka's gonna be flopping last.
Yeah, I heard him talk to Stephen A. or something. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop flopping." All right. He's like, I was reading the comments. Yeah.
Like they lost like 6 games in a row. He like every time like he thinks he gets fouled, and then he just starts screaming at the ref, and like the ball, the other team's already down the court.
Yeah, I was reading the comments, and they're like this seems like he's like apologizing for like a drug addiction or something. Like it's not that serious. Like I don't think it's that serious. Like the whole league cries for fouls. Like I don't think it's that serious. Like, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think everybody does it. No, there's no foul where like, or there. I don't know. In every game, you'll see it a couple times where someone complains about not getting a call or they don't think they fouled somebody. Ah, fuck! I should have had two pick sixes right here. Do people really watch like the G League? Because bro, I saw like the games are on at like noon, like on a weekday.
There's some guys who skip college and then the G League, like the top five pick is in the G.
Is there one right now that is gonna go top 5?
Yeah, maybe like another guy that's like top 10. They're both in the G League.
And that's worth watching just for them. I don't know. Well, I'll probably just watch the highlights. I would never watch a whole G League game. I would watch the XFL though, like which is like the G League or like the AFL. Just because it's on at a different time than football. It's gonna be on during the spring. Like it'll start in February after the Super Bowl next year. And the Rock just bought the XFL from Vince McMahon. Yeah, you would think it's like a WWE storyline, but he bought it for like a billion, I think. Like, it was a lot of money.
So now 2 pick sixes. I was gonna order sushi for the
How much? Yeah, DoorDash is like the cost of delivery is just like the same as. Is that why their stock is so high?
Even with Dash Pass, like I'm getting $7 off.
I mean, today it might be worth it because I went outside earlier and it's like first, well, in the morning, like you gotta like scrape off your car because like the windshield and everything, it's like frozen, and then it's just cold and slippery. I would pay about maybe like $7 for delivery.
I'm gonna cancel this because I got like 3 rolls and it's like $40.
What? Dude, that's at Yamazato, like everything, like for 2 people, like you get some Godzilla rolls, everything, like with tip, everything, it'll be like less than 40. I went recently, man. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite stuff.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I drove by Urban Plates yesterday. I saw it. I didn't know it was right next to like the Cheesecake Factory.
That place is a good spot for lunch.
Yeah, I was looking at their menu. It looks like it's like, well, what? It's like grilled chicken, like steak, like.
Yeah. I only went once. I got like a steak sandwich. But
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it reminds me of Panera, but it's like it's not microwave, you know?
Yeah, Panera's pretty good though.
Panera's solid, man, but like, it's all like microwave and like prepackaged stuff.
Nah. Their bread is fresh. Like they make it themselves. The bread, maybe the meat, yeah, but the bread for sure is good. That's the main reason.
Like the mac and cheese comes in like a plastic baggie and stuff like that.
Yeah, that for sure. But anything like bread or pastries or like they make that shit every day and whatever. Uh, I remember I used to go to I think Mustafa Masjid and they would have like a box
Big bag.
and like there'd be like so much like Panera bread in there because yeah.
Yep, I remember that. But yeah, Urban Place makes everything from scratch. I thought it was pretty good.
It seemed a little pricey though, um, but there's probably some stuff on the menu that's worth it.
Like I got like a steak sandwich and like it was like $14.
Okay, all right, that's pretty good. That's worth it because it looked good. Yeah, I went to Sapphire yesterday, which was really dank. It's like a packy banquet place kind of. Like it's like
I thought it was Indian.
oh, it seems packy to me. It could be Indian. It like the food and everything like it just seems packy.
The Indian buffet I used to go to all the time in Brighton. What's it called? I think it's called Bombay Tandoor.
Oh,
You know where the
okay.
Walmart is in Tyson?
Yeah. Is it still open? Does that place? I feel like it closed down.
Not sure. But their buffet is really dank. They literally have everything in their buffet, like butter chicken, all the garlic naan, all the sides, even dessert. They got it all.
Damn, I'm pretty blown because my girl can't eat cashew, or she's allergic to nuts, so she can't eat cashew or cashew paste. And a lot of butter chicken, like the dank butter chicken, it comes with cashew paste. So I mean, it sucks, but there's some places that make it without.
The place inside the mall isn't bad. I think we went there once.
Tandoor, yeah, that's like an like American version.
Tandoor, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not bad.
it's good because they have like I don't know, it's like American style,
Yeah.
but Sapphire is more like spices and it's like hotter. And I went to I think a couple months ago, I went to Shamshiri. It wasn't
It's
as
good.
it
It's
wasn't
so good.
it wasn't as great as I remember it was.
Okay. I haven't been there in like a year, but dude, that place is like really fucking good, man.
It is good. It was just like I started going to Courthouse Kebab, and man, Courthouse Kebab is better.
True. I'll have to check that out.
You
I heard
have
it's like
to.
Iranian style. Like Shamshari is like Iranian kebab.
No, I don't think so. Mm,
Like
yeah,
Courthouse might be like Afghan
yeah.
style.
I think Courthouse is probably Afghan. And it's man, it's really good. I usually get like a platter or like a combo, and man, like the sauces and spices and everything are like perfect. And it's like I would put it above Food Corner. I'd put it above like anything.
I think my favorite spot is
I'd put it over I'd put over Kebabistan, but it's close. Kebabistan's like really good. Yeah, it's like 1A, 1B.
I thought kebab stand is like some god tier kebab.
No, both are really good. Just something about Courthouse Kebab, man. Just I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. There's just something about it.
Try it out.
Yeah, no, it's great. But I feel
Did you watch? Sorry, go ahead.
oh no, I just feel like Kashan or somebody would have mentioned it because I brought it up. He's like, oh yeah, I've been there. Like he never said like, oh this is like amazing. Like you know.
That Turkish place that you know about
Yeah,
in Arlington or Boston, that place is really good, man.
yeah, that's a low key spot. I always drive by it and I had like the shawarma from there. I think.
Get the doner kebab.
What donor?
It's like thin slices of gyro, like you platter that and you eat it with rice.
Yeah, that sounds solid.
It's really good. And they have another kind of doner kebab with like tomato sauce on it. It's really, really dank.
There's a lot of kebab places, man.
Way too many. Did you watch that movie? Yeah, you did watch that movie that came out like 2 weeks ago. What was it called? The Little Thing?
Actually, I didn't watch it. I heard,
I would not recommend watching it.
yeah, that's what I heard because HBO Max is dropping a lot of stuff that's coming out, and I like.
The reason I say that is because that movie came out yesterday. What's it called? Judas and the Black Messiah.
Oh, that I want to watch.
Because I want to watch that.
That looks good. Is that on anything or do you, no? You gotta watch it in theaters or what?
It's on Max right now.
Oh, I'll bet. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know these days. I was went to the mall yesterday and like the lights, even the lights were off. Like it was AMC was open, but like it just looked so dead on the top. The rest of the mall was pretty busy, but like
COVID destroyed them, and HBO Max is like putting the final nail in the coffin.
yeah, like walking by, I would think that it's closed.
They're really pissed at HBO.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's a movie that's so great I would go watch it in a theater. Like,
it's got to be a movie like Tenet.
Yeah. Yeah. I was able to find a stream of that. I had to wait a couple months though, or like not even a couple. I waited like 1 month.
Movies where like sound is important, like Tenet. I think that's a pretty good theater option.
Yeah, if it was like some.
You need sound for like those Nolan movies.
Yeah, maybe something like Revenant, like it's like.
I might watch that Black Messiah thing later on.
Yeah, sounds good. The only thing I've been watching is Cobra Kai. But I didn't really like the Karate Kid. Like I thought it was cheesy or cringy, but this show's pretty good. Like Cobra Kai, like I don't know. I really like it. Oh, The Crown. They have a huge budget, so I mean it better be good. Their budget is more than HBO, more than Game of Thrones.
I just want that Game of Thrones prequel on the Lord of the Rings show.
That's gonna be a long time. Maybe 2022. It'll probably come out. Yeah, like maybe mid 2022. I want that Last of Us, the HBO TV shows.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's on fire, man. Anything he touches is great.
I love that man. Like, why is he so popular right now?
I don't know. He's just. That's a baby, sir. 100-year-old baby. Bro, you didn't even say what? You just joined the party, you did not say anything.
Yeah, I gotta go take a shower.
Alright, man. I'm playing Madden.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This game's too fucking hard, bro.
What are you playing?
Demon's Souls.
Damn, this guy keeps scoring on me. Wow. What's going on here?
You have the PS Plus free collection, right? Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard they had an update for the graphics. Alright. That's. Do you have an external hard drive? Damn, I do. I'm pretty safe because a lot of people are complaining about. Well, speaking of PlayStations, I'm kind of worried because I mean, I haven't gotten any emails.
More storage.
No, I was worried about like no, I'm talking about the one like for Tamor. Like, I didn't get any charges yet. Just like a $1 charge for them to make sure. But I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't get canceled or anything.
You didn't get any charges from Walmart.
Not yet, but I remember when I first.
What they did for me was they charged me once and then removed it, and then the charge is gone up until it got delivered.
Yeah, I think I might give them a call or something to just to make sure everything is okay. Cause I got an email saying like the order's processing and like
Unless they email you and tell you it's canceled, like, you'll get it.
I feel like they would have said that by now. It says February 27 is when it should come, which is not that bad. Bro, I just be playing Madden and like zone out. 2K is just like, I don't know, it's like a much different video game. Like you're constantly doing something, like either defending or having the ball. Like in Madden, you gotta like pick a play. You gotta wait for the ball to be hiked. I think this past year, or definitely since the pandemic, I've watched more basketball than I have in like, I guess from the beginning of my life to like maybe like 2019 combined. I've been watching some really whack games, man. Like some terrible games.
Yeah, I watched the Celtics versus the Pistons.
Alright, I didn't watch that one, but I have watched some really bad ones. Just because it like there's some young talent in the league. That's interesting. Like LaMelo on the Hornets.
Oh yeah, no, that's worth watching though.
I forgot who else it is. Is it Bridges? Or no? Well, is it okay? Airbnb, yeah. No, they're both pretty good. What's wrong with the Mavericks?
They're starting to heat up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I saw them beat the Pelicans yesterday.
Yeah, they destroyed them. Like, they fucking torched them. But they didn't play any defense.
That's okay. There's no defense in this league.
They make it really hard for teams to play defense.
That's one of the reasons I don't like watching basketball. Like, how do you play defense?
You can't. They don't really let you.
I mean, even Matisse, like he tries, but
It's so hard to do what he does. Like, he's really good at it.
yeah, no, but sometimes he still gets screwed over though. But there are times where he like somehow doesn't even touch the player. Like he somehow like only gets ball, and it's crazy. Because you have to touch the player. Like if you're going up for a block or whatever, like it's always been like that. You know. But if you hit ball first, whatever happens after you hit ball shouldn't matter.
I want everything to be changed, man. Like,
I think there would have to be a new commissioner for that to happen.
trying to make it more entertaining for everybody watching.
It's not really entertaining if it's just a bunch of free throws, though. It's not even like shooting, because I don't know. It's just a whole lot of free throws. I'd rather have them play and I don't know. The NFL kind of has like the same problem on a smaller scale with like wide receivers and quarterbacks being favored, and it's hard to defend them.
Yeah, offense is always going to be favored. It's better for the fans, or not the real fans, but casual fans. They like seeing scoring or offense more.
In that case for the NFL, it makes sense because like it's not ruining the game, and like it's okay. It's if anything, it's preserving the quarterback's health. So in that case, it's okay. But yeah, the NBA it's just like more free throws because I saw a video of Jimmy Butler like he was just messing around I think, but he was like acting like he was hurt, but he wasn't. He was like looking around, like making sure he was getting the free throws or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
That he should like. I don't know if he's joking, but like for stuff like that, they should fine him.
He looked at the camera and he smiled.
Because they know they're gonna get away with it, especially the stars. But I'm surprised Luka, like, did he get fined or something? Why did he apologize? Just because of the like feedback from fans?
Trying to save face. Be loved by everybody.
True. But I mean, if they're fouling you, like that's on them. Like for the Embiid fouls, it's not like he is flopping, but like also like they can't defend him, so they have to get a little chippy, and then when they do that, like it's just like easy. But the worst is like when you're at the 3-point line and they shoot where they like jump into the defender. That's the one. If they could get rid of one thing, that's the one thing they should get rid of.
They were supposed to get rid of it, but it's back, dude. It's back now. Like it was supposed to be gone.
What do you mean they got rid of it?
They tried to get rid of it a couple years ago.
What do they say? Like fines or what?
There should be an offensive foul if you initiate the contact.
And it's in the rule book, like that's an offensive foul.
Yeah.
And then what? They just took it out, or they just didn't call it?
They changed. I don't know. Stop calling it.
Yeah, no, NBA, bro, the NBA refs are terrible. Like, I think I was watching a video like of Tim Duncan laughing, and they ejected him. Or, yeah, technical. Or no, who was I forgot who it was last week. They were just jumping around, like, cause they were upset, and they just jumped around in a circle, like like they didn't say anything. They just jumped around out of frustration, and they got a technical. That's crazy. Like they didn't even say anything to the ref. Like there's a fine line between like showing emotion and like crying for a foul or the opposite.
Targeting the tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Huntley going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
For DK Metcalf, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Huntley. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. It's been a
Damn, Luka had 46 points.
Can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Without flopping?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's
Yeah.
a tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
So how is the East like so garbage when the West is so stacked? Like how did this happen?
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Has it always been like this? Or like has it just
It's gonna take some time.
Faking the give, Darnold.
It's getting better though.
Finding Harris.
I think the West is getting better.
And
The
they
East is getting worse.
way down to the 9.
Well,
Give him 30
in
yards
theory,
there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's
In
1st
theory,
and goal
the,
from just inside the 10.
these should keep getting better
the air
the
again,
longer it's
Darnold.
shitty, right? Because they're gonna get a better draft pick.
Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in.
But with the lottery system, the worst team doesn't always get the best pick. Like the Warriors got sized when it should have been, I don't know, the Timberwolves. I don't know, or no, not the. Well, I don't know who the Warriors got picked over, like the Knicks or something. But the Hornets, yeah,
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd.
it's okay. They ended up getting the best player, right, LaMelo.
I think so. I think he's gonna be the best player for the draft.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of Wiseman. I don't think I've seen a single Timberwolves game.
To their lead. Circle
Anthony
that
Edwards,
drive because
man.
that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Talented.
Let's take it
He just doesn't want to be there.
You talk about them
He just doesn't want to play basketball.
fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the
Yeah,
ring or
he said he
putting them on
wishes
the
he
road
was in
because it was
the NFL.
jab, and finally
Yeah,
haymaker to put that drive away.
man, football is just amazing.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple
I can't believe they got through the whole season. Like there's just so many people to keep track of with COVID.
Here's the
Like during Thanksgiving, I thought they're gonna have to like postpone
they trail
the league or something.
To touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
Damn, no one gets on PlayStation anymore.
See what they have up their sleeve. And my goodness, another interception.
Yeah, I thought,
At the 45.
I don't know, like whatever happened to like Joe and
Inside the 20.
I don't know, like Graham and
Inside the 20.
uh,
Doing every day.
okay.
Now Sanders.
Joe and Brian.
Downhill running. He's got 6 yards.
Achilles,
4 receivers now. 3 to
Sam.
the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half.
They usually
and
get
that's
on
continuing
in the
here in the
morning,
third
you know,
quarter.
and they work out in the during the party.
Running game, I would say keep feeding.
Terrible pick. Fuck.
Intercepted for the 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Bro, why would you talk in the party? Just like, there's other places you could talk.
Figure it out. Okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got
Yeah, I think I'll download God of War.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I'm waiting for this Spider-Man game to go on sale because I really want to get it, but I'd get it for like 30. May I don't know. It seems like it's really short. It's 50. It's like that's what the price is. But is that the price? Yeah, I think on PS5 that's the price. Yeah.
It's been a game of punch counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the
I'll wait.
was taken and it didn't land.
I'll wait another couple weeks. Yeah. I mean that. I guess once other games start coming out.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage.
Are there any other good games out besides Spider-Man?
Sets him back. A loss of 6.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
Yeah, I was thinking of Spider-Man or Cyberpunk, whichever gets fixed, or if Cyberpunk gets fixed and put back on the PlayStation Store, I might get it.
I think Doom is the best game that for everybody.
Nah. I would watch somebody play it. I wouldn't play it myself though.
Several bad decisions on. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Point is good.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
Would you ever just like think what would have happened if you just put like every single penny you have in a stock?
Yeah, I was thinking about KRC.
Torch. I don't know why Alex keeps adding the Y. Yeah,
Churchy.
bruh. Like it was at 40 cents, and there was some like pretty. I was pretty confident in it, but I wouldn't have put. I would have never put like a lot of money in it. But when it was at 140 last week, I was like, this is definitely gonna hit $3 at least, by March 12th. And at that point, I I was contemplating putting in like a lot of money, and I'm like, all right, I'll put in like more money than I've ever put in. So I put in like
All you need is the conviction. If you're convinced.
I put in 1,000, which was like the most for me, uh, like that I've ever done. Because before I was playing with like 100 and then a couple hundred. Like like I guess when I first started, like in last February, I would start with like $50, $60, and then like a couple months after that, like in the summer, I started putting in like 100, and then like the fall, I'd do like a couple hundred, and I'm like, all right, you know what, like I'm pretty confident, so I put in 1,000, and bro, it went up a lot, and I'm like, damn, what if I just put in like everything I have. And then I'm like, what if I put in everything I have when it was at 40 cents?
Yeah.
But
I think everyone thinks the same way. Like, what if I bought this?
yeah,
Up like 1,000% or that happens to me a lot.
but that's
Think about
yeah, no, it's dangerous to think like that. It's just best to just take, whatever profit you get. Like even like Kashan, like he sold at like 280. And he's like, damn, I should have held and sold at like 330. That's yeah.
if you're up like
Yeah,
40%
no.
or 50%, that's awesome. Like, I think
That
that's pretty crazy.
that's easier to fix though. Like you could just you sell. You like come up with like some type of strategy, like sell half or whatever, which is like something I
I
do.
mean, if I make like 30% or something, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, no matter like my like just to be safe, like let's say I put in like 1,000 and it goes up like 100%. I'll just take out my initial 1,000 investment and then I'll keep the other 1,000 in there, which is what I did.
That's smart.
But some people just don't pull out at all. I don't know what they think is gonna happen. Like Tinsai and Faisal.
Since I was meaning, Faisal, it's actually working for him. Pretty good chances for him.
I mean, it's good. It's
And he'll hold forever. And
not.
he'll be up like 100%.
That's good because if I did that in last year and I held until now, every single stock I was in, just because they were all penny stocks, like they're all like within $1 to $2 range, they're up like big. I don't like I never noticed it, and then I started looking at all of them together. I went to Finviz. I don't know. I think it's finviz.com, and like you can like set up your own screener. And I just put like Nasdaq stocks under $1, and I remember checking last year, and it was like there's like pages and pages and pages, and then I checked on Friday. There's one stock left that's under $1, and then I look at them and I'm like tracking them. I'm like, well, like this one went up like that much, and some of them went up to like $10, but most of the ones that are hovering around $1, like they're worthless, but the ones that are getting to like $2 to $3, like there's like a steady growth, and like they're either like being acquired by something or there's some news, and I don't know. One big one is
Torchy is a good one, man.
yeah. Another good call was Iro, but like Kashan was in it like really early, and it when it first came out it was like 50 cents, and it was like $1, and then 2, and then 3, and now it's like at 11, I think. That's like 5,000% over a year. But the point is like if Faisal was in that, or if like Kashan was in that, And if you just like left his money there for a year and he just didn't, like, you keep track of it, but you just don't pull it out 1 year later.
Thing is though, normally you don't hold for that long. You're like, what, damn, what if I held it?
I know,
I only hold.
but let's say like you are looking for like a long-term investment, because there are some stocks where I'm like, okay, like I'll hold this for like a couple months, like I'll hold this for a few months,
If I could, I would buy Palantir right now and just leave it and like leave it for like 5 years.
and
That would
then do
probably be
it.
like $200.
Yeah,
I believe in it, but
I mean you can just do that then.
maybe
As
if it doesn't go up, if it doesn't pop off next week, I'm pretty fucked. So I got some risky options for it.
Damn. Well, that's what I did with my my Webull app. Pretty much like any stock I have on that is pretty much long term. I don't check it as often, but I feel like I should do the opposite.
It's like
Uh,
human nature, I guess.
yeah,
I don't know.
the Webull app I don't really check because I'm like those are like more like I'm not taking it out regardless. But the Robinhood one, I have like a widget set up, and yeah, I'm like checking it more often. Like it updates every couple seconds, and I can see it on the screen.
Robinhood makes it like a video game. Kinda,
It's oversimplified, yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like just a game for like stream, you know, with
Yeah,
everything.
Webull, there's a lot more like data and stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer.
But man, I'm
I
so,
tried to day trade a little bit.
I haven't been day trading, but I've been swinging, like holding for a couple days to a couple weeks, like maybe like minimum like 3-4 days, like maximum like a month. But I'm thinking like more of like a long-term swing. Is what I want to do. Like right now, I've been in Vissel for a while, which like they deal with like satellites and stuff. And I got in at like $2, and then I sold, and then they dipped again. I went back in. I'm like, this time I'm gonna hold for like maybe like 6 months or something. So I got in at 260. They're at like almost $5 now, but things that are like either it's like a newer company, newer technology, whatever. Like it's not like it's gonna. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of stocks out there that they're.
Another one, you got Foresight, Autonomous.
And yeah, bro, the biggest one that I sold and I shouldn't have is Jagex.
Oh yeah, Jaguar Health. I remember that one.
But the point is like, why not hold it for a while? Like at least like how much? Like let's say like I entered at like the minimum. Like I entered at like $2. Like it's been
Or like if it's like 50 cents or whatever.
like where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Like how much am I gonna lose, right? And especially if I'm already up like this much percentage, like I'm just gonna take out my initial investment and leave the rest, and like whatever happens, it's like it's not even like my initial investment. It's like the money I got from it going up like 100% or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that with Torch. I'm just gonna leave this in here because I already took out the $1 grand, and I have one in there now.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That's the thing that sucks about Robinhood though is I gotta wait until like 10 or whatever, like 9:30. But with Webull, it's easier to buy and sell. Have you thought about any other platforms? Because I know some people use like
But not right
TD.
now, but I have like Fidelity, but that's just for like retirement.
You don't have anything. Damn, I don't know. Like it's just a lot of them. Like the one like Kashan uses Wells Fargo. Like there's a commission, you know. So I
In the long run, or in a way, the commission is better because it's a flat rate, right? It's like $6.
Yeah.
But when you buy a stock on Robinhood, you're not buying. It says like, well, we'll buy this for you at the best price available, right?
Well, no, if you set up like a order or whatever, like then that's okay.
You don't, the prices fluctuate, and you get overcharged. That's how they make their money. They charge you like a few pennies here and there,
Oh, really?
or whatever.
I always wondered where they're really making their money.
On those brokerages,
Oh,
on those brokerage, whatever, like
like the platforms or whatever.
the legit ones, they charge you a flat rate, you know, and they get you like the best price.
Oh, but what if everyone was just putting like buy orders or like I want it exactly at this price or I don't want it? I know everyone doesn't do that, but what if they did?
I don't know.
Because they do kind of hide it. Like they do hide a lot of their not advanced features, but
So Robinhood, they flow, they feed everyone's orders, like the order flows, into hedge funds. Hedge funds make the money off people dying, I guess.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
The orders go through somebody, right? So they feed. If
That's a lot of orders, man.
the data goes through the hedge funds, so they know what's going down.
What's crazy is like the market's open at 9, right? And at 9:30 there's like a huge surge because that's when Robinhood can sell or buy or sell. Like the market sees the impact. But I feel like a lot of people are starting to switch to Webull mainly, but I don't know, maybe there's some other stuff like with their bank or something.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A big play there. They'll run on first down. Sanders. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You still hitting the gym?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has
I
been
just
a
gotta work on my
one-sided
recent
affair.
Yeah, I've been trying to find a way to exercise without going to a gym, but it's just like it's too cold outside, man.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
I have a couple. It's just I don't know. I just want to do some cardio and I'll be all right. Like I'm not even looking for.
Cardio in a long
I just want to do like some sit-ups and like go for a jog. That'll do it, you know. And then like after COVID, I'll start going back to the gym.
No, please spare me.
Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend the lead out to 24. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
The 33-yard line.
From the gun, Huntley. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
57, Mike, 57. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Seahawks.
23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Today's final score, Eagles.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, it's an important win.